Do, 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 do. All right, it looks like I'm broadcasting. Yay. Maybe I'll get lucky and get somebody in here that can tell me how it's coming across. You know what? I can get on my phone and look too. Oh, yeah. Didn't think about that, did you? Do, 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 do. Let's see here. Testing, testing. Hey. Do, do, do. Can you hear me? Hey. Do, do, do. I'm viewing myself. I'm viewing myself. Hey. Yes. Let me lower this so there's no backbeat. What's up there, hacker? Mine is super duper old. Man, I got so many computers here. It's not even funny. Old ones. This one this one's kind of cool. I mean, it's an all-in-one HP touchscreen. Saves a lot of room actually. I don't have it's all wireless. 2013. That's pretty old. That is pretty old. So did you go watch Mad Talk's ending season 2 live stream? Nope. That's short and sweet answer. It's daytime over there, right? Yeah, look at that. Big Bubba. You don't watch anything. So how am I looking on your end? How's this looking on your end? Is it looking pretty good? Am I sounding okay? All right. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just saw your video earlier, ripping up KK's picture. Well, I got these, and I had to figure out how these work out. I do have these, but I haven't figured it all out yet. So. So it's Saturday morning over there, right? All right, man. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you very much. You have an awesome night, and Hope I'm sure I'm going to see some videos from you soon. So I'll leave you some chats. That was funny. You got me good though. on your sure, yeah, you got me good on that video. That was funny. DJ. You stick those next to Luke's hands. All righty, man. We'll catch you later. Hey, DJ, I think you're, well, I don't know how many people are on here now. I know you and Hacker are on here. Yeah, I was just doing a test just to see how the computer's doing. I assume, DJ, you're talking to Hacker about good video today, because you already know I don't do good videos. Yeah, he always. I love his videos. He always puts out good ones. You damn vampire. Yeah, Hacker's a really really good guy. He comes in here and he can't stay long, but he makes comments on my videos and stuff, and I do his too. So yeah, I really appreciate him. Yeah, it's we were out. Actually, I was getting the wife a birthday present. But I had to get her what she would want. I didn't want to, so I let her pick out what she wanted, and then came across this computer. So hey, it's a pretty good deal. This was more than what I paid for her gift. So I made out in the deal. But it's one of those. It's all in one, and it's a touch screen, and it's supposed to be pretty good for video editing and stuff like that too. So I don't know. I got to figure it all out. It's got all this crap on there. So, but it is it's a Gen 8 quad core. So we'll see. I'm not really. I don't know. I'm not really. This is. Let's see. That's what it looks like. But it's all wireless. There's no wires, only the power cord. So that's what it looks like. Now here's something funny, right? I got these, DJ. I got these things, right? Okay. I got these things, and this is all crazy crap. This plugs into there, right? Oh, it's supposed to plug into the back. And then, I already wear glasses, right? So here's the little, it's nice. They give me this. Important document. And see that? Important document. Now, I wear glasses, right? And I wear bifocals, actually, because I'm blind as a bat. So I open this thing up, and they expect me to read this shit. How the fuck can anybody? That's like worse than fine print on a fucking ad. How am I going to read this shit? I need a freaking magnifying glass to read this. You see that? That's crazy. Just watch Heat on it? Is that a good show? No, I didn't know you're blind. I know I'm blind. Or you got really bad astigmatism. No, I can't read it either. I mean, even if I had 20/20 sight, I couldn't read this shit. It's ridiculous. It's like all I see is like freaking blur. You know, now I look like I'm freaking Chuck Schumer or something trying to read a fucking document, and that's bad calling myself a fucking liberal. Oh, heat on the back part. Yeah, it seems like it's got good ventilation though. Seems like it's all right, but yeah, I'll watch it. I don't even know what the heck this thing is. I'm guessing I don't know where it plugs into. I mean, I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm all lost with this crap, and I can't read the instructions, so it's like, here, wing it. Now, let me see if I can get some sound on here. I don't know. Probably not. Screw it. I had to have somebody on so I could hear him too. Anyways, so what are you doing tonight? Well, I know where it plugs into, but it's like I had it plugged in earlier, and I got one plug in the back of the thing, and I got two of these things, you know, and then I got this thing, and I got one hole in these. So I got one hole, I can stick this hole in here, but now if I take that off, then what do I do with the rest of this crap? I don't know. I'm just all, yeah. If I can't figure it out, I'll just take it back and get my money back. So you're just gonna watch streams all night? Do your DJD thing and get all the freaky news? Who else we got on here? We got somebody else on here that's shy, don't want to talk. See, I got my little mouse and my little wireless keyboard. Man, that's delayed coming across. I'm reading the chat and it's like real late. It comes across real late. The video on my phone comes across. Mr. Pete, what is going on? How are you? Or should I ask you how the Hard Rock Casino's doing? I've been giving you crap about that. I don't know if you've been in on any of the chats that I've been saying that. Yeah, no echo tonight. What's up, everything Star Wars? You probably didn't hear me. You probably left last night when I asked Bonnie if she got her free gift, or if she got her gift from you, and she said, "Oh no, he's sending it at the end of the month." I said, "Probably because he needs to recharge it because he lost the money on it at the casino." And then I told everybody that's why you probably can't go on the trip with Star Wars Dad up to the celebration. You lost your money at the casino, so you got to stay home now. I'm just kidding, though. Feel free to give me shit back. You know me, I'm just full of shit. I kind of take after DJ. I think, you know, when I started listening to him, he rubs off on me. So he's a smart ass. I don't have any guests. I was doing a test, so I don't have anybody to. Mike went out. Mike did his show, his live stream, and he went out to do his Oktoberfest stuff and eat some brats and some beer. I told him no fighting. He said that's the best part. And I said, no, the best part's the food and the drinking. Then he said, no, striking somebody after the striking my enemy after the food and the drinks. And I said, no striking. Mike has a lot of anger. And Mike's a good guy, though. You know, he needs to get out there, and he's been going through some stuff, so he needs to get out there and relax and have some drinks and stuff. But I crave power. Kind of like one of those Power Rangers. Is that the power that you want, Pete? Or is it more of the He-Man? I have the power. Not like a Sith. Now you sound like Palpatine. When Anakin asked him, is it possible to learn this power? Not from the Jedi, it's not. Padme will surely die. I know what you said, but I was just referring to this kind of reverse. Well, I'll forget it. So, DJ, you bored with me yet? See, now here's Pete. I've seen him in like all these other channels and everything else, and he's always like, let me come on, let me come on. Then it's my channel. He doesn't even ask. I feel like I'm the bottom of the barrel. Every time I see you, people are doing live chat, you always ask, hey, can I come on? You don't ask me. Yeah, it's a test, but still, I need to test out having a guest. Just shoot the shit. Yeah, I know, Pete. You love to chat. That's why I'm surprised you haven't like offered to come on. He doesn't want semen watching him. All right. I need email address. You can both come on. I don't care. Give me email address that I can send to you. Send you an invite. DJ's too busy to come on. Everything Star Wars. You got Hangouts, right? Let's see. PEGR. All right, that one's sent. Yeah, before I can have, you got to have Hangouts, and then once you download the Hangouts app, then I can send you an email, and then you can join.
Hello.
What,
Hello.
Pete?
Hey. You can't see me, right?
No, I can't see you. I see your normal thing. I see.
Hold on, I'm echoing.
I didn't hear you echo on my end.
I heard my echo. Hold on. Okay, did I stop? I think I stopped. No, I'm echoing. How do I sound now?
You sound fine to me. You're not echoing on my end.
I'm only using a single screen. Ask the room. Do they hear an echo?
Anybody hear an echo?
Hello, echo. Hello, echo,
DJ,
echo.
did you hear an echo? I didn't hear no echo.
Okay.
And
So,
everything Star Wars went to download Hangouts. So.
Yeah. He lives in New Jersey, like I do.
Oh, does he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, we might do a collab one day. But I got to be off camera, so it's going to be a weird collab.
You got to be off camera.
Yeah, if I'm going to go to his place, I have to be off camera.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want to do a face reveal yet.
Okay. That's fine. I don't mind. I mean, I'm ugly, so I don't care. I'm almost 50 years old. Who cares?
You look very good for 50.
Well, next month is my birthday, so it'll be 50 next month. So.
Yeah, you look very good.
I appreciate that. You know.
Of course, you could be using a low definition camera and fooling us all.
Nah, I just got this PC tonight. I'm just I'm trying it out, seeing how it works. So before I was using my MacBook Air, which does it okay, I think, but this one's a lot bigger screen. It's an all-in-one touch screen, HP. Figure it out. I got Hangouts out now. What do I do? Okay.
Oh, got to do the email thing.
Yeah, give me your email, and then I can type it in. And then you open up the Hangouts and you go to invitations. You'll see it there. And then when you accept it, make sure if you don't want anybody to see you, you tap the camera icon, so it like how Pete shows up there. That's fine. I use my phone all the time to get on Hangouts. It'll work on your phone. I just need an email address from you. Do. Yeah. Hey, the only way to figure everything out is to do it.
Right, right.
God, I couldn't figure this stuff out too when I first started trying. You know, it's got to figure everything out, and then trying to do videos and then use editor. That's another thing I've been trying to work on doing.
Yeah, I'm still, I'm still learning too.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to learn. This should be fun. Email is above. Is above what? Did he put his email in here already and I missed it? Let me look. I see Pete's email.
Yeah, the thing is, you can't write out your email on YouTube. You got to do it like I did. You got to like leave spaces and stuff.
Yeah, you see how Pete did his? Scroll up and see how he does it. He did his at the Gmail, and then he wrote out the dot and then the com. Hey, Toriel, how you doing?
I found out the other night that she's been married.
No, you need to send me your email. I have to send you an invite.
I found out the other night that Toriel G's been married for 21 years, I think she said.
Happily married for 21 years.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I didn't know. I thought she was single. I had no idea.
No, you didn't know that? I know. No,
I did not know. I did not know she was married. I know. I've been talking to her for like over 6 months, and I didn't know she was married. I do know she's from New Mexico, but.
Well, maybe you should have asked her that 6 months ago before you started asking her out.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, there's always the duplicate bots in Houston.
Oh man, this is wrong.
Yeah, you could go to this place, the Russian replacement bots, and say, I want a Bonnie Burgess, or I want a Burgess, or I want a Stephanie J. No offense to our fellow Fandom Menace females. I'm just joking. I'm not being serious. You don't have to put me on any FBI most wanted lists or anything like that. Just a joke.
But we might have to send you to the Dr. Phil show.
Sorry, I can't read any comments directed toward me. I'm using a single screen, by the way. So sorry, guys, if I can't.
Hey, everything's Star Wars. You got to send me your email address.
Yeah, but tell him to tell him his name, but then to separate the dot and the com. Tell him to leave spaces.
He can hear you just like he can hear me. I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't have him put the period. Have him.
Yeah, we're. I'm testing. I got a new computer, Toriel, and setting it up. So I did a test thing here, and then DJ was in here. I don't know if he's still in here. Yeah. He might. He comes and goes, so he's off doing his DJ vampire stuff. So, anyways, everything Star Wars hasn't been on a live chat before, so.
He did his own. He's been doing his own.
Yeah, but that's different. You're not inviting any. He hasn't been invited to one, so that's different. When you're doing your own, it's different than getting invited on the one and figuring it out.
Right.
So, we ever gonna get you on a live chat, Toriel, or you gonna do Mike's EU or anything? Oh, there we go. All right, let's see.
I heard something. Probably your computer. I heard the
that's me.
Yeah,
that's me. I was hearing Bonnie's last night.
You know what part of the show drove me crazy when DJ D was doing those cat imitations and.
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you.
I was the one that was driving. I was the one that was driving Bonnie's dog crazy and her cat.
My ears were starting to hurt. I had to go. That's why I was like, "Good night, everybody." You know, I got to, blah blah blah. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you could be, Toriel. I'm almost 50. I'll be 50 next month. So, and I've been married for over 25 years now. So I got you at least in one of those categories. Okay, I sent that to you. Check your notifications. See if you got it, everything. Hey, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. You get any of that food yet, or have you even left the house? Yeah, open up your app and check to see if you got the invite. Waiting on it in beer now. Okay, that's cool. So Toriel, you older than me? I would be. Yeah, you are actually. My wife is actually 16 years older than me, so my wife's older than you.
Oh, Ron, did I just hear that right? Your wife is 16 years older than you?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, there you are. You want everybody to see you, or you wanna?
Yeah, it's fine.
We can all see you.
It's fine. They can see my ugly mug. I don't mind.
All right. Hey, welcome. You got in here.
What's up, Ronnie? What's up, Pete?
Hey, how you doing? I don't mean to be rude, but like the more like cameras you run, like the more your computer could crash. Just like it'll slow down the bandwidth and stuff. But I mean,
you gotta try it anyways.
I mean, so far so good. I'm saying, but like, yeah, the more cameras are on your,
it should be fine because it's 8th generation core Intel.
All right.
I could switch it off if you want me to. Just tell me.
I'm just pointing that out though.
But you have the option to if you want.
Yeah, I just do it because I don't want to be seen. Not yet anyway.
Yeah, you're like DJ. DJ's all private.
Yeah. Well, he's got people that are trying to hunt him down, so he's got an excuse.
Well, Mike, the only reason I didn't is because I know you're out drinking and you're eating, and so I didn't want to bug you. So there.
Oh wait, Mike from Dark Side Rider.
Let's talk Star Wars. Mike.
Hey, Mike. Yeah.
He just did his EU.
Right. Yeah, I caught the end of it. So, I had to go. I had to go to work. Yeah, I can't stand my job. I hate it. I really do.
What do you do?
Well, if you've seen my videos, I work for international shipping. Import, export, stuff like that. And
that makes sense.
It's not so much it's a bad job. It's just that I can't stand the people I work with. So that's one of the reasons why I hope my YouTube channel becomes big and huge. I can live off the revenue money.
You do live in New Jersey, so what do you expect?
I mean, no, it's not just we got a lot of people that come in from all parts of the country. So because it is international shipping we deal with.
I mean, why is it the Jets and the Giants don't even play in New York, and they can't even have a New Jersey team? So who claims the Giants and who claims the Jets, or do you guys not claim anybody?
Well, there are more because the Giants have played in New Jersey longer than the Jets. There are more Giants fans than Jet fans in New Jersey. But they also both teams claim New York. So, and then you have the upstaters who say that Buffalo's the real team since they're the only ones that play in New York proper.
Yeah, well, Buffalo is close to where I grew up. That's actually when I joined the Navy, I went to the Buffalo Meps because it's only about 2-hour drive north. So I grew up in northwestern Pennsylvania, so it's like Jamestown. If you know where Jamestown, New York is at, it's like 13 miles north of where I grew up.
So you were a Great Lakes kid.
Yeah, not far from Lake Erie. Toriel, you should enjoy life like a kid. We all need to do that. I mean, that's how you stay young, right?
Exactly.
Hey, what's up, Rookie Critic? Good to see you.
Hey, Rookie, what's up?
Ron, me and Mr. P can't see the chat, so if anything, you have to narrate it.
Yeah, if anybody
that's why if you see me, I'm looking down.
Yeah, if anybody has like a question for us, you gotta like quote unquote translate. So yeah,
translate.
Because we're only using single screen.
She still enjoys life like a kid. And then DJ said Jets suck also. And then the Rookie Critic said I'm at work, so not sticking around. But hey guys, audio sounds good. Appreciate that. And then DJ said, the eternal college students, LOL. And he also said, hi, Rookie. Good video today. So, you put up your, everybody might be tired of seeing my mug too.
I only put it up because I didn't want to ruin the computer.
There we go. We can do it that way.
Yeah, you could do it that way.
Because I'm looking down at the chat anyways, so I mean, I'm not looking in the camera. So it's easier that way. Now I can sit back and, if I need to scratch something, I can scratch it.
As you all know, I've been posting my vacation videos. I'm thinking about I might do another. I'm off next week. I'm on vacation next week.
Wait,
I get 6 weeks paid vacation. Yeah, I get 6 weeks paid vacation.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all. That's nice.
Yeah, I mean it's I get 40 hours for doing nothing, so I can't complain about that. I'm thinking about doing a video like how I notice a lot of the people. Now I don't want to name names. I don't want to say you're wrong. But I noticed a lot of the people who've been saying that KK's going to go, KK's fired, yada yada yada. They're now saying that she's just a figurehead. She's completely powerless at Lucasfilm. Well, I'm probably going to make a video, maybe like a 5-10 minute video sometime next week stating that how do we know how powerless is she going to be? Like if we see yet another, if we do get that Obi-Wan spinoff movie, if we see yet another British brunette, then we know that she still has some significant power left because she picked out, JJ could say it all she wants. She picked out Daisy Ridley. KK picked out Daisy Ridley. So I'm just saying, if we see yet, Kathy's got this thing for British brunettes for some reason. And if we see yet another British brunette in another Star Wars movie, then we know that she still has some kind of significant power left. So, yeah. So I'll probably be doing that sometime next week.
Well, you probably didn't see the video I did earlier today. I did a live stream earlier today, but I kind of ran it on Collider Video, Jedi Council, Collider Jedi Council. And but now what Harloff was saying, and he's pretty much the only one that's kind of what's the word I'm looking for?
On our side,
Not really on our side, but when
neutral,
not neutral, but
optimistic.
And I said it like several times. Now I can't even think. Starts with a D.
Demonstrative.
No, it's
Delirious.
delirious. Oh Lord. No, when you can see things from both sides.
Oh, yeah, kind of like me.
But he
A great point of
he's
view.
only like that for a certain thing. But I mean, he did admit that the trilogy wasn't done right when the trilogy was first brought out. They should have had the beginning and the end. They should have all gotten together and collaborated, so there would be a beginning and an end, and everybody knew where they were going with it. They didn't do that. Said Kathleen Kennedy just basically, said, okay, JJ, you got this movie. Okay, you got this movie, and you do whatever you want. And nothing was. She treated them all like single standalone movies.
Yeah, but KK did say, "I want this, I want that." She wanted Flying Leia.
But here's
She
the thing that they did say. They said they think that even though that she got a 3-year extension, they don't expect her to stay around that long. They think that after episode 9 is complete, that'll be her last hurrah, and she'll bow out gracefully and leave on her own terms. And
I think it'll be the 5th indie movie, though.
the thing that I had with them is, they were kissing her butt so bad it wasn't even funny. They were all like, Harloff's like, she's probably the best producer out there, and she's this and she's that. And he said 4 of the films she made money on. Well, I can tell you that wasn't her, because The Force Awakens, okay, it was going to make no money. It was going to make the money no matter what, because that's the first Star Wars movie we ever got.
Absolutely.
In 10 years, yes.
Absolutely agree.
We don't want to go where? Uh-oh. Toriel, we don't want to go there, Ron.
Go where?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what.
I don't know.
Toriel, what do you mean? We don't want to go where?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I just think that everything Ron is saying is absolutely true.
But the Force Awakens, it was going to make no money no matter what, because it was the very first one. And then they followed it up with what? Rogue One, which I enjoyed Rogue One. So, of course, they made money with that. Then here they come out with 8, and everybody's okay. Not everybody liked The Force Awakens, but, a lot of people did like it. So they made the money. Rogue One, a lot of people enjoyed that. Not too many people that didn't like it. We finally got the Darth Vader that we've always wanted to see. And so you go into 8 with these expectations, because at least The Force Awakens left us with questions we wanted to be answered. And then, so we all go into that, we hit the theaters hard, expecting something, decent. And we got what, RJ gave us, which was crap. And they made their money off the movie simply because of that. Now you got Solo. Solo was the repercussions from The Last Jedi. So that movie bombed. So you can say that, she made money on the 4 of the 5 movies or whatever, but that wasn't her. That was the fans' anticipation for one, and then wanting questions asked later. And they did put out. I thought Rogue One was a good movie, so okay, I give her credit for Rogue One.
Rogue One was great. I think that was my favorite of the 4. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's not just because of the. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. It's not.
Go.
It's not just because of the Vader scene. I know a lot of people think, Vader was in the last 2 minutes. Yes, that was fantastic. That last 2 minutes, It tied everything in. You know, one thing I always wondered, like, who would leave an exhaust port like that, you know? And the way they did it and the reason that they did it, I thought was just perfect. Right? Perfectly tied in. Yeah, and some people complained. They said, well, you know, I don't know the characters, and you weren't supposed to. This wasn't supposed to be that the characters live and they survive, and it was realistic. You know, to me, it's a war, and people don't get that. It's a war. People are gonna die in any war. People die. It's just that's a fact. You know, of course, you got to have the heroes live because you wouldn't have any more movies if they all die. But to me, you know, somebody's got to die. It makes it more realistic.
I just gotta say this about the
Yeah.
whole. I just gotta say this about the whole the 2 meter exhaust port. You know, it was a design flaw. Yada yada yada. Okay, the Death Star is huge. That's like the equivalent of dropping. That's like the equivalent of dropping a bomb down a manhole cover on Manhattan Island.
Yeah, yeah.
You know how big Manhattan Island is. You got all the skyscrapers. That even with modern technology, it's next to impossible. I never saw that as a design flaw. It was a 1,000,000-to-1 shot, and the only way the rebels found out about it was stealing the Death Star plan. So, in hindsight, was Rogue One a necessary movie? No. But was it an entertaining movie? Despite I felt Felicity Jones, that's her name, right? Felicity Jones and Diego Luna, I felt they were kind of wooden. Other than that, though, I was pretty much entertained in that movie. So, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Did you read the book?
Yes, Catalyst. I had it on. I have it on audio. It was okay. It was an okay novel.
Oh, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, well, not as good as the Thrawn novels, but it was okay.
Oh no. Did you also read the Legend of Luke Skywalker book?
No, I haven't. I don't know if that was ever on audio.
Yeah, it is. I have it on audio.
Oh.
And I was sorry after I got it because most of it really stinks. And Ryan got a lot of his ideas from that book. The whole thing with the fish. Remember when he speared the fish?
Yeah.
That came from that book. The whole thing when he's training Rey, you know, and he tells her to reach out in the Force, and she reaches out and he tickles her with the branch. She goes, "Is that the Force?" Yeah. He got that from the book.
I thought that was, I'm not praising RJ, but I thought that was legitimately funny.
Yeah, I mean, but he got that from the book, so it was the same thing. But it was a stupid story in the book too that he got it from.
Yeah, another thing. Everyone says that that JJ is untalented, unoriginal. Everything he comes up with is a copy. Well, Ryan Johnson clearly he came up with absolutely nothing. He stole fan fiction to write the script for episode 8. So he's a complete total copycat. Nothing he came up with was original.
Well, I'm still not convinced that there was not something else wrote, but you know how us fans are, right? We always speculate on what's going to happen and how we want things to turn out. And I bet you that people were hitting the story plot, the original story plot, head on. So he decided to muck it all up and change everything, and that's the result that we got.
And that was his mistake. See, to me, okay, if people were guessing or whatever, so what? Who cares? Because what was put out there was, I was saying myself before I became a YouTuber and I was following everybody, I thought the stuff was really, really good. And I was really looking forward to going to see the movie. And after it, I was like, what the hell did I get? Because this totally wasn't even close to what I thought it was going to be. And then he said that he had someone watching YouTube and following. He was paying them, and he went off on Mike Zeros, and so he was. What was he trying to do? Was Johnson trying to prove everybody in YouTube wrong, to make everybody like a fool, and to put out a story that was way worse than what it could have been? I mean, that's what I'm trying to understand.
I think that's a possibility. I think that the fandom wanted one thing, like the whole, and I know JJ set it up to have certain things moving forward, and Ryan just totally scuffed all that stuff. You can tell. You can't tell me that JJ, where he ended that scene where Ryan picked it up, where Ray and Luke are there, and it's a dramatic scene. He thought that that he was gonna end up having Luke toss the lightsaber over his shoulder.
He just made it like a big joke, and to me, you wait 2 years for this epic moment. Like everybody's in their seat, like, oh my God, what's he gonna say? Is he gonna feel the Force? Is he, what's gonna happen? And it's just like, I don't want to be bothered anymore.
I almost walked out of the theater out there. I mean, I'm like, what the? That whole scene there, and I'm like, really? Are they really doing this to Luke Skywalker?
Well, let me tell you this, because I don't know many people know, and I did a video on this like a while ago. They said that it came from the novelization. So what it said was the reason that Luke did that, didn't want to bother with anything, and their reason is that he cut himself off from the Force, because you know how they say if the light is there to meet it. So he figured, okay, if I cut myself off, then no one can get powerful. So that's it, So because we're gonna have a balance, and that's what they said that was in his novelization.
Well, Ray got the power, so it didn't work. It didn't work, that plan.
No,
right, exactly. So what happened was the Force said, okay, well, if you don't want it, then we're going to choose her, and that's why Ray is so powerful. Again, that's all from the novelization. That's what I got, and you guys can make your opinions on that. I mean, I don't know.
Well, didn't the novelization also stated that like she downloaded a lot of stuff from Kylo's brain?
Yes, that in the Force Awakens, when he was trying to get the information from her about the map, she was able to read his mind. Yeah,
that is just, to me, that is like so lame. That is something a hero doesn't do. That is something a villain does, not a hero. It's like a form of cheating. It's like Force steroids, so to speak. I don't like that at all.
I agree with you, Mr. Pete. I think that, they should have had, like, how was she so powerful? Like, she knew everything. She knew things that Luke didn't know.
Yeah. I know this is a very unpopular theory, but so much would have explained, so much would have been, and Craig hates this, but so much of this would have been explained if she was just a clone of Luke. And you would have had the fans that wanted her to be a Skywalker. You would have had that. It would have explained why she was so powerful in the Force, why she was a quick learner, yada, yada, yada. And yet, biologically, you can make you can't make a woman into a man through cloning, but you could turn the Y chromosome and no, you could turn the X. You can't turn an X chromosome into a Y, but you could turn you know what I mean? You could turn like a Y into an X, so you can clone a female from a male.
What I was gonna say is, I thought, because you see that scene where she's watching the ship go and she's screaming, so I thought maybe that she could have been in the academy, and maybe she was a survivor, and maybe Luke just left her there because he didn't know what to do. And I thought that would have been a good way to go. Like,
that would have explained a lot too.
Hey, let me tell everybody something real quick. In the chat, my great nephew's in here. He was wondering what we were talking about and asking if we were all Star Wars geeks. Oh. And he likes Star Wars too. So yeah, he's banana toast. That's his handle in here, Banana Toast.
Tell him to subscribe to us and all that, so he can follow us and everything.
Yeah, well, I'd love to hear his opinion on things, and yeah, definitely.
Oh, I just want to say that on the Everything Star Wars show, I must say that was a great video you did on your hopes for the Mandalorian show.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Right now, it's the only thing that I'm currently have the slightest hope of it being good.
What do you think about the Clone Wars? You're not excited about the last season?
That too. But I know that's going to be good because they did this show. It's all the voice work was recorded years ago. They're just adding the finishing touches. This was pre KK. But I do have hope for this Mandalorian show. I left a comment. I just don't want my heart broken again.
I was trying to understand. Like, what did you mean by your heart broken? What was it? Was it The Last Jedi? Is that what?
My heart sunk after watching The Last Jedi.
Well,
now wait. I just want to get this in because I got to go soon. So. Before, Ron, you were mentioning, and Pete, you were mentioning about, the rumors with KK and her 3-year deal and stuff. I watch God knows how many YouTubers. Everybody who does the Star Wars thing, I subscribe to. I mean, right. I'm serious.
Yes, me too, yeah.
So, whether they're big, small, little, doesn't matter. I jump on. I try to watch everybody's videos. Trust me. That's all I do. So I saw. I don't know if you ever heard of Star Wars Only. He's pretty.
He's a young kid. He's only like 19 or 20. He's just a kid.
Yeah, he just did a video tonight. Like I watched it right before I came into Ron's live, and he was saying what he feels. He's not saying this is fact or he has inside source or anything. He just feels that, like everybody was saying, that KK signed a 3-year deal, and that she's gonna teach Filoni. Because Filoni is the producer in the Mandalorian show. So she's going to teach Filoni, and then he feels that he's going to be the next president, and she's going to go out gracefully. Now, I don't know if that's true, but I thought that, I think that would be great. That would really turn things around.
Well, I had a feeling she was going to stay till 9. And possibly she'll probably stay on until Indy 5 is finally made, because I think I think she's actually somewhat of a fan of Indiana Jones, more so than Star Wars. So I think she wants Indy 5 to be her like swan song in the industry. Her magnum opus. Her like final performance, so to speak. Whenever we get Indy 5, what 2022 maybe Indy 5 or something. It keeps getting pushed back.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not really and too impressed with any. As long as she's there, I have doubts of everything. Right. And when I did that video. And then I saw your video, and I when I did that video talking how I did, I wasn't trying to bad talk, your opinions or anything at all. That's why I made that comment on your video, is that long ass comment. That's why I left it there, because my opinions is different than yours, but it doesn't make mine any better than yours.
Well, I just want to say, first off, I'm glad you guys watch my stuff, and I appreciate it. And if you think I could do something better, man, I want to keep trying to improve my channel.
Second, Eric, you got better editing skills than I do.
Well, Pete, your videos, I don't think last longer than 30 seconds.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's that, but like, it amazes me. It amazes me how many subs I have. I just picked up like I found this guy. He has a show every day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, called Needs More Subs. He's basically
I know that.
Greg. I go there today and I pick up like 20 subscribers. Incredible, you know. I admit I'm not like a great YouTuber. I think I have like good opinions and I can tell good stories, crack a couple of funny jokes. But as far as my like editing skills, or like you don't want me to direct a movie or anything like that, a long movie. Let's just put it like that.
But put it this way: if it's working, then whatever it is you're doing, keep going.
Yeah,
Keep
apparently
doing
it
because
is.
It's working for you.
Apparently it's working for me.
You know, and listen, you know what else works? And I'm going to tell Ron this too. When you go on live chats, you're going to other people's channels, and then they want you talk and you text or whatever, and people say, "Oh, I'm going to check out this guy's channel," and you get more people like that too. So the more you socialize, the better it's going to be for you.
Yeah. Yes.
And about your opinion, listen, everybody has their opinion. My channel's all about, listen, you don't have to agree with me. You know, that's fine. I'm not offended by it. I'm not one of those people who's going to curse you out. I want people to give me their opinion because, you know what, sometimes I'm like, wow, I didn't think about what they're telling me, or I didn't know what they're telling me. Like another guy I talk to a lot because he goes live is Star Wars Ramblings. He usually does a live show on Wednesdays, and he's like the opposite of me. You know, but we seem to get along because I'll ask him a question, how he feels, and he'll give me an opinion that I'm totally like blind. I didn't know about. You know, he'll be like, "Oh, you know, Johnson was already writing the movie, but before Abrams finished." I said, "Well, then they was pretty stupid to do that." And that's what Mr. Pete said also. And I said, "You know, they were pretty dumb not to have this planned out. That was their biggest mistake."
Right. Yes. Like I've been saying, you can have different directors. You should have at least one or two same, you know, like you should have had at least one the same writer. Like Kazdan should have also wrote episode 8. Kazdan, I mean, I'm not a big Kazdan fan, but Kazdan should have wrote with RJ. RJ did it all by himself, and he used a few script doctors. If Kazdan wrote with him, he probably said, well, you know, JJ didn't want this, and JJ didn't want that, and you know, JJ wanted to set this up for 3. I mean, for 9. You know, so Disney. Well, KK, she dropped the ball with the writing. She did. There should have been at least one consistent writer for all 3 movies.
You know what, Pete, you hit that on. I totally agree with you. I think that is the biggest mistake that they made, was trying to rush everything out. They should have had one person write the whole thing and go with it. And that's what it should have been. I agree with you.
Right. It should have been Kazdan and RJ writing, or JJ and RJ writing.
Do you guys know this? Maybe you guys know. Why did they throw out Lucas's films? Why did they do that? 7, 8, 9. Why did they do that?
Well, I'll tell you why. Disney was afraid of an anti-prequel backlash.
Yeah,
I don't think that was the only reason.
Yeah, and now look at them. So now they went from an anti-prequel to an anti-sequel.
Right. They're begging. They're literally begging George to come back. Literally.
It's unbelievable. I think that's one of the things. You know, this is what's weird about the fandom, and I'll always say this. You know, everybody complained about the midichlorians and Anakin and whatever, and somebody made a thing, or George Lucas ruined my childhood, which I thought was really stupid and retarded. And I'm sitting there saying, okay, so now you say that, and now that this is happening, everybody's worshiping George. He comes out in celebration, but he's going crazy. So, you know, when you have something good, sometimes you just don't realize that.
Yeah. Let me just state this. The prequels did not ruin Han. They did not ruin Luke. They did not ruin Leia. And there are some people who make the argument that, and the prequels did not ruin Obi-Wan. There are some people who make the argument that the prequels ruined Darth Vader by making him a whiny kid than a whiny teenager. But that means you always, I say to them, so you always wanted Darth Vader to be evil? Did you want him to be born evil? You know?
Yeah.
So that's what I got to say to the people who say that the prequels ruined Darth Vader.
I don't think there's that many people out there that actually say that. Yeah, there's people out there that say that, but I think the majority were okay with the prequels.
Yeah.
And, even some people are okay with Jar Jar. So,
Ronnie, what's going on in the chat? Anything? I haven't heard you say anything about the chat.
Well, my great nephew was in there talking to him. And Toriel were kind of talking back and forth a little bit, and then Toriel was asking for your channel, and I told her she could click on your icon and it should give her the option to go to your channel. So
I saw Toriel on Steph a lot when Steph goes live. I know.
Toriel, hold on a second. Toriel, my I can do it on my phone. You know where his picture is? You know where he has the Vader and Obi-Wan there? If you click on that with your finger, it should come up and give you a go to channel, report, remove, put in timeout.
Well, don't put me in timeout.
No. I don't know. You won't have all those options, but I mean, you should be able to go to his channel because I do it all the time.
You know, it's funny. That picture is not Obi-Wan, by the way. That's actually me.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a selfie. I'll tell you how you do it. You guys can do it. You can go download the Star Wars app from your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And inside the Star Wars app, they have a selfie, and it's really cool because they give you all these settings, surroundings. You could be a rebel, you could be Princess Leia, you could be all this stuff, and it's really cool. So you guys should check that out.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. So yeah, she was trying to figure out your channel. She was going to go check it out, and so. But it's just like his name. It's everything Star Wars.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. You just click on the person's picture and you hit go to channel, and it should take you. And you should see. You could still keep the chat on, and you'll see the person's channel, and then you could just sub and hit the bell, and if you want to. It's up to you.
Toriel made a good point in here. She goes, JJ did write an outline for 8. RJ didn't use it though.
That is, yeah. I mean, not a script, an outline, but yeah, it should have been. It should have been.
Planning on going, and he ruined everything JJ did up to that point.
Oh, absolutely. And I don't know why he would do that. I mean, the whole point of the movie was the middle movie is the setup movie for the end. You know,
because he thought he was gonna be the Messiah of Star Wars and outdo everybody, and that's not what happened.
No, not at all. It's sad, man. Because it's like what Kylo said, you know, kill the past, let it die. You know, and like, what are you doing, man? Why would you? The guy set it up perfectly. Even if you answered a few questions and didn't answer them all, that's fine. But you didn't answer anything. You just ruined characters. It was.
There is no strong male characters in Star Wars anymore. They made Luke a bitch. They made Kylo a whiny little bitch. Finn, he's not developed into anything. In the last movie, you had Poe, and he's getting bitch slapped by Admiral Holdo and Leia. So all the guys are castrated out of this movie, basically. You got Leia Poppins flying through the air.
That was KK's doing.
Yeah, that was the stupidest thing in the world. And I agree with you, Toriel. I like the prequels too. And I didn't mind Jar Jar either. I didn't hate him like a lot of people did.
I would have hated him a lot less if his voice was somewhat understandable.
Yeah, but you imagine the actor that did that to be able to pull off that voice.
You want to know an interesting fact about Jar Jar? Michael Jackson asked to be Jar Jar, and they turned him down.
That's right. That's true. MJ wanted to be Jar Jar, but George Lucas turned him down because he thought that he would overshadow the whole Star Wars movie.
Hey, everything Star Wars, type out a link if you can in the chat.
Well, I'm afraid if I type it out, I'm gonna get knocked off the phone, the hangout.
Yeah, that happened to me. Like I go back and forth to. Well, I'm simple to find. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel, it's just if you type in the Mr. Pete channel, you don't have to add the part where it says like it's halfway to big.
Already subscribed. Isn't Toriel already subscribed?
Yeah, I think she is. But I'm just saying, if anyone in here like your great nephew.
We're down to 3 views. He left.
Oh, okay.
He left already.
There's only 3 people in here?
Yeah, there's only 3. We only got 3 viewers right now.
Oh, jeez.
Well, it is late at night. It's like 12, 11.
Well, it is. And plus, I mean, look at my thing. Look at my tag. It was testing new PC. Okay, how many people are going to, I want to go watch that.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, Ron, you'll grow. Like if you jump onto other people's channels, if someone drops a video like a big time name, whatever it's like Geese and Gamers or Greedo or whoever you watch, you see it like Zero, you see a big name drop, and then you watch the video and you comment, and you're like one of the first people to comment. Other people are going to come in eventually because these people get thousands of views, So they might see your opinion and say, "Hey, I like what he's saying. Hey, I like," and they wind up checking out your channel, and it may actually sub to you, and that's how one of the ways you're going to grow.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, I like the community that we're in. With Craig's reviews for you, and then Let's Talk Star Wars, Mad Talk. Of course, he's going away for a few months.
Yeah, that's sad, man.
Where's Mad Talk? What's Zach gonna do?
He's got to figure stuff out, and YouTube's been screwing him over, and he's going to shut it down for a couple months and then come back and.
Maybe he should do. Maybe he should do longer, like what we're doing. He only does like a live stream for like an hour.
He's tried a lot of different things though. He's done live streams different times. He's done. I think it's eventually when you're doing something and YouTube throttles you down and you end up getting screwed over. There's only so much you can take. At a certain point, you get frustrated and you're kind of like, screw it for now because you're tired of taking it in the butt.
Does he do videos also?
Yes,
yeah, he does,
and live streams.
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, he's had big guests on his.
Yeah,
he's had like movie producers and like TV show directors and like, he's got like I mean, not like A-list, but at least like A- list people on his show occasionally.
Wow.
I mean, like I mean, I don't know if it's because he's on a West Coast time zone thing. I don't know what it is. He did that experiment with Craig that one time. They had the same. They shared a video, same length, same editing, and same thumbnail. And Craig had like 8 times the amount of views. It's weird. It really is weird what's happening to Zach.
Toriel just said, I hate that. I want strong male characters. So she's responding to when we were talking about how they castrated all the male characters.
Yeah.
Listen, they could diversify Star Wars, and I'm all for that. And I don't care if Rey's strong and everything. The bottom line, every channel I've gone on says the same thing. Just give me a good story. That's it. You give me a good story. It doesn't matter who the lead is. Make it an alien. Make it whoever you want. It doesn't matter race, creed, color. Nobody.
That's what I said in my video earlier. Oh, when I said that in my video. I said,
Wait, you did a live stream or a video?
I don't know. I think it was a live stream.
Oh, it was a live
Yeah,
stream.
I said it in a live stream. I think that it didn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter what color or if it's male or gender or if it's a droid or whatever it is. If you get the story, a good story, you can't fail as long as the story is good. Yeah. And I said, okay, there's some bad actors out there, but most of the actors I think that they've got would have excelled with a good story. But they can only do, and I'm not blaming the actors because they're only acting what is written. And there's only so much you can do with a bad story. You can only act. They're not even using the actor's full potential because it's such a bad story.
I agree. But guys,
So,
I have to go. But Ron, thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Hey, it was a pleasure. I'm glad you came on.
And
Take
guys,
care.
Pete, I love your channel. I told you, you got a great. I think it's great. I love the jokes. I think it's funny, man. And keep doing what you're doing because it's working for you. I mean, I'm struggling. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure it out. I had a great month of August, and this month's been kind of slow. So
Hey, now that you have Hangouts, you're welcome to come back here on mine too. But you can also do the live stream and start inviting some guests on your channel.
Yeah, I will. And thanks, man. I really appreciate your show, and I'm looking forward to more stuff you put out, man. You, Pete, Mike. I follow all you guys. So look forward to it.
All right, buddy. Take care and have a great night and enjoy your weekend.
Bye bye.
Be well.
Bye-bye.
Great to speak to you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Tori, I agree. Entertainment Hacker. I love him. Especially his shill videos. I love the shill videos.
Yeah. I when I first saw when Entertainment Hacker John Jon when he first went on, when he did it, it wasn't that much of a reveal, but when he showed his face, I thought he was at least half Asian, just by looking at his eyes. I thought he I thought he might have been half American, half Japanese, because he lives in Japan, but he's 100% American. He's from New York. He doesn't have.
He's from New York.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, then I saw this video. Some people do have, some non-Asian people do have they call it the epiphantic fold. I forgot what it's called, but yeah. So I thought he was he had an American father and maybe a Japanese mother, but he's 100%. Yeah. So I guess he's fluent in Japanese. So, because he's an English teacher in Japan.
Somebody told me that he can't speak Japanese.
He can't? How did he become an English teacher? I thought he had
because you're in English, you're teaching the Japanese.
Yeah, but you got to understand
English.
You got to understand it. Wow,
I'm sure he understands a little bit of it because his wife is Japanese.
He's got to understand.
But somebody told me, and I forget who it was, that he doesn't speak Japanese. It might have been Mad Talk that told me that. I'm not sure.
Oh wow!
But, somebody told me that. Now I never asked him that, so I don't know if that's true or not. But that's what I heard.
Okay, I thought he was I thought he had a grasp of the to be teaching over there. So, because I know every when I went to high school, every Spanish teacher knew how to speak Spanish and English. So, you think a Japanese, you think a teacher over in Japan teaching the foreign language would know, both languages. Well, oh well. It's because to show what I know.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Well, so John, you're off for the whole weekend?
I'm off. Yeah, this weekend and all of next week. So yeah. Entertainment Hacker. He's very unhappy about this upcoming Mandalorian show. I mean, I'm going to give it a chance. I don't know if them having I forgot his last name, but that Watiti guy, that New Zealand director, I don't think he should be directing an episode. You know, I mean, what?
Here's I know, and I think they could have done.
Taika Waititi. Yeah,
they could have done so many other things other than the Mandalorians. They could have went back to the EU. They could have done a lot of things, and then plus, how much, are they going to have? How much interaction they're going to have with Jedi and the Sith? And,
right. Well, Ron, there are. I'm just saying there are a lot of things. Like probably after Jedi and Sith, the Mandalorians is probably the third most popular subgroup in Star Wars. You know?
But now, if you look at what happened in Rebels, is right during that same time period of when the first Death Star and there wasn't that much time between the first Death Star and the second Death Star, and Return of the Jedi. So all those characters, Thrawn and Ezra and Sabine, who was Mandalorian, and all that, their stories still untold. What happened to them?
Right?
So bring in a brand new Mandalorian when you got Sabine out there.
I agree. That's another thing Disney has to stop doing. They don't have to keep coming up with new character after new character after new character. I think one of the big Star Wars channels. I don't know if it might be Star Wars Theory. It might be Star Wars Explained. I forgot which one. But one of them is hoping that it's not a new character. One of them wants him to be Cobb Vanth from the Aftermath trilogy. Because you already got the guy. He's wearing Boba Fett's armor. It's after the Death Star blows up, the second Death Star blows up. Have this Cobb Vanth be the quote unquote Mandalorian of this show. There
you go. How many people don't like the Aftermath books?
Yeah, but the general audience won't generally know that Cobb Vanth is from an unpopular series of books. So I'm just saying. He was one of the highlights of the novel, I must say, though.
That's the problem, though, is Disney is still not taking hardcore fans seriously. Because most of the people that are pissed off at Disney right now
are
not like the Aftermath books.
Yeah.
They have a lot of problems with those books.
Yeah, right. I didn't like him either, but I did like Cobb Vanth. I did like his character. He started a rebellion on Tatooine.
Now the Mandalorian that I liked was back in the Old Republic in the book I just finished, Fatal Alliance. That was a cool Mandalorian. And that's back when the Mandalorians were fighting everybody. They were fighting Sith, they were fighting Jedi, they just fought to fight. They loved to fight. That was part of their culture. And I don't know why they couldn't go back.
Yeah, a couple thousand years, I know.
Everything Star Wars said, Ron, please tell Mr. Pete it is always a pleasure.
Oh yeah, it was great. Yeah, everything. Maybe we'll do a collab one day. Like I'll go to your house or something.
There you go. That'd be cool.
Of course, I'll be off camera.
Hey, yeah, but you can even do one on his channel, and then he can do one on your channel.
Yeah, something like that, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, that would work out for him. So, well, what time is it? Oh, it's 11:26.
When do you want to wrap this up, Ron?
I think we're about ready to. I'm sure Have you had enough of us, Torio? Because I think we're down to 4 people.
Yeah,
And I know.
I just want to say a couple of few more things.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, these are my hopes for the show. Filoni's going to be the first director. Then I'm sorry, some Asian woman I don't know, and African American individual I don't know that well. Then Taika Waititi, and the 5th episode will be directed by Ron Howard's daughter, Bryce.
Yeah, Toriel just said that. Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Toriel knows his shit.
As long as Filoni's closely watching them, I'm okay with that. The Waititi episode, because that guy is just a goofball. I'm sorry. He should only be directing comedies. He's Thor Ragnarok was like the closest thing to a pure comedy Marvel movie will ever get. It was, absolutely like every 30 seconds was a joke in that movie. So is that going to be the comedy episode? I want this show to be gritty. I don't want it to be funny. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be as violent as Game of Thrones.
All of Star Wars traditionally has its funny moments in it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that this Waititi episode, it's probably going to be it's going to be like the closest thing to a comedy. It'll be the comedy episode of that season. Like he's probably gonna in that episode, the Waititi episode, he's probably gonna like land on some planet and there's going to be these like cute cuddly things, or it's going to be something like that.
Toriel wants Sabine back from Rebels.
I don't want to get Toriel upset, but I was never a huge fan of
Rebels.
No, well, Rebels to me, the show had its ups and downs, but like when I first saw 4.5, almost 5 years ago, when I first saw the, Sabine Wren, I remember those 30-second clips they had for each character. When I first saw her with that, and I still think it's ridiculous, that Skittles colored hair and the paint bombs that I was like, what is this? This is not a Mandalorian. This is a Mandalorian.
Here's the thing. She was a very young girl when it first started out, and she was an outcast. Okay?
Yeah.
Here's the third thing. Is same with Ezra. Ezra was young, very young too. But see, that's the difference between The Last Jedi and Rebels. You had character development in Rebels, where you have no character development in The Last Jedi. And Sabine actually became a badass, and that dark saber that she had, Mandalorian dark saber, was badass, and that goes back to the EU because it was in the EU. Yeah, so they brought that back in. Sabine became a badass character in the end. She grew up. Yeah, she was kiddish at first, but so was Ezra and all that. So I was okay with that. They actually had character development.
Right.
And some episodes were corny and stuff, but kind of like, nobody, you can't use a lightsaber to fly around with. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work. The space whales was kind of another thing that got me, but.
Yeah, the space whales defeated Thrawn.
But other than that, I enjoyed it for the most part. I tell you what, it was a lot better. I'd watch Rebels every day before I'd watch The Last Jedi ever again.
Yeah, me
too. The Clone Wars, the Clone Wars, when it first started out, it was kind of the first couple seasons, but it wasn't until the very end that it got really good. But even at the end, they cut it short, so Filoni never got to finish it. And
Right.
that's what we're getting on the live stream. But
Yeah.
I'm leery about the live stream. I don't know if it's going to be worth it or not.
Yeah, well, it's is it like will every Disney movie be available on the streaming service?
I don't know yet. And if that's the case, they're going to, I mean, they already have their Disney channels. They have Disney XD, Disney Junior. They have all these Disney channels. What are they going to do? Take those off of cable? Or if they only start showing the movies on their streaming channel, are they going to not show them no more on their cable channels? And
Well, maybe it'll maybe it'll just have the older stuff, like
I don't know, maybe
like shows from like 10 years ago or longer,
maybe
like Gummy Bears and Goof Troop. If they have shows like that, then a lot of people will get that streaming service. You know, the nostalgia factor.
Yeah. I mean, most. I mean, if they don't have, I mean, Star Wars for me. I mean, I'm not looking to get like My Little Pony material. You know, I'm not interested in watching that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Directed at kids. But here's the other thing wrong with Disney is known for kids, so anything is getting screwed up. So that's why now that Disney bought Fox, what comes with Fox, Deadpool, and Deadpool's going to be ruined because now they're going to do a PG Deadpool, and that just doesn't work.
Right. They'll do that. Also means any future Alien movies will be PG.
Yeah, I mean, does Disney even have an R-rated movie on their repertoire? I don't know.
Just their Touchstone movies, but that was years, and they had Touchstone and Hollywood Pictures, but that was years ago.
Oh, everything Star Wars said they are having a Loki and Scarlet Witch series on the service. Is that going to be an animation series?
Well, what universe will that be set in? Well, because Loki's dead.
Well, it'll have to be after he's resurrected and they all come back, because that's what Captain Marvel's gonna end up doing, is finding a way to reverse the time, and so they'll all come back.
Yeah, that'll probably Right.
So,
yes.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Toriel says she loves the Black Saber. Everything Star Wars, no. So it's going to be live, real actors then.
Right. The Mandalorian is
not the Mandalorian. I'm talking about the Loki Scarlet Witch series.
Oh, I thought it was going to be animated.
No, he said no. I think
that's
what
live
he's
action.
talking about. No.
Well, now that Disney owns, X-Men, I wonder if they're going to make Magneto her father, like in the comics.
I don't know.
Long lost father or whatever.
I mean, realistically, what can we realistically expect Disney to do well?
I
mean, track records, they're already starting. I mean, they were doing all right with the MCU, and now they're starting to screw that up. So it's like, I'm just losing faith in them altogether, and it's really hard to, They need to keep Deadpool. They need to keep Deadpool exactly how it is.
They're screwing up.
And all that stuff. You can't change that.
And they screwed up Star Wars. They screwed up the Pirates of the Caribbean films.
Yep.
which was like basically like the only original thing Disney did in a long time, because that was their that movie was based on their own
attraction.
Yeah. I mean, yes, there were pirates in the Caribbean, but at least these were like original creations, because like almost every single thing Disney does, like you name it, like Snow White, Cinderella, even Mulan. These were all based on like pre-existing stories. You know, Pocahontas, The Little Mermaid. Even the Lion King was based on, it was going to be their version of Kimba the White Lion until like they lost the rights to do it, so they just renamed Kimba Simba.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
we'll see what they do, but I don't have any confidence in them.
Yeah, they're gonna mess up Marvel. What could Disney do? I don't think that Mary Poppins sequel is gonna be that good.
I actually saw the trailer to that. It wasn't terrible, but
well, they're live action movies of their cartoons.
Nothing's gonna see. It's kind of hard to say, because when you think about Mary Poppins, you think about Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke, and that chemistry worked. You know, kind of like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Dick Van Dyke. That all worked.
They're going to have cameos, right?
If you watch those movies today, I mean, you know, you watch them as a kid, and like you look at them a lot differently than you looked at them like a kid, but they're still kind of cool to go back and reflect on. You know?
Yeah. They're going to have cameos, right? In the Mary Poppins Returns.
Yeah, they probably will have cameos. I would be guessing.
Dick Van Dyke's almost 100.
Oh, I know, but he's still.
I know he looks pretty good.
Away. Jerry's brother that was on Coach passed away. I don't know. It was actually several years ago now.
Yeah.
Toriel said, "Do you think Ryan will stay if Deadpool goes PG-13?" You know what, Toriel? I think he might, like. You remember how he ended the last movie when he shot himself in the head when he was like sitting there with Green Lantern? He might end up doing this, but the only problem with Deadpool is everything grows back. So, I don't know. I think he might not be done with it. I mean, it's a role that he plays and he makes money. I mean, an actor's not gonna just. But the creativity of it, the freedom of being able to make it what it is going to be gone, and it's not going to be as good. So the movie itself won't get the reaction that the first two got. That's what I think. Maybe Disney will surprise us and keep it R. I mean, that's what I think, and release it under Century 21 Fox. You know, they own the company. Doesn't mean they got to put it out under
right. Disney. Yeah. It doesn't even have to have like the Marvel Studios banner. It can still.
It doesn't have to have the Disney
castle. Yeah.
You know, but keep it R. I think it's important that they keep it R and keep that. It's an adult movie. It should be. It's adults. That's bottom line. I mean, you don't take your kids to that type of movie. I mean, it's gory, lots of blood, lots of swearing, lots of taboo, I should say, subjects are involved with it too. So, it's an adult movie. It's for adults. It's not a. So, I don't know. That's my thoughts, anyways.
Well, you're not supposed. I mean, You're not supposed to take your kids to see, well, kids under 13. You're not supposed to take kids to see PG-13 movies either.
Well, it depends the content in them, if they're over 13.
Yeah, well, see what the MPAA needs to do. They need another rating. They need like another rating between PG and PG-13. They need like a PG-9 or PG-7 because if you think about it, The Last Jedi was not. It's not a PG-13 movie. It's not.
No.
Like no gallons of blood, no F words, no, not a single 4-letter word was spoken in that. It could have been like a PG-7, so to speak, or a PG-8.
Well, they should have put a dang a big S rating on it. Sucks. So, but all right, Pete. Well, you're gonna have to, when I'm live streaming, you'll have to come on again sometime.
Yeah.
Talk some more. I know you like getting on the live streams.
Oh yes. Are you gonna like try to set like a regular time, because that's something I'll never do. I'll just spontaneously.
That's how I've been doing. I've just been spontaneous.
Okay.
I mean, I started out tonight. Just I was actually doing the test, seeing if anybody come on, and it just turned into this, which is pretty cool, actually. Right.
Yeah. When I go live, I try to make sure none of the big, like, I try to make sure like Jeremy's not on, and Ivan Ortega, and
Let me catch up on a few things. Let's see.
Yeah. Wrap it up if you want. Yeah, it's your show.
He says, everything Star Wars says, hey guys, don't want to forget Team Star Wars with your videos.
Right. Yeah,
with each other. My goal is to get as many of the small YouTube channels to be a team, and hopefully traffic will go through all of us. And then Torio said that's a great idea. Everything Star Wars. And he said, thanks.
Right. If you're going to make a video, add in the description, you do hashtag capital T Team Star Wars.
Yeah, he just put it in the chat.
Right. Yes. Star and Wars is lowercase. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm going to do that before my when I make a video about Star Wars. I will definitely do that from now on.
Yeah. All right, Pete. Well, thanks for coming on, and everything Star Wars. Thank you for coming on earlier, and we'll talk.
What's your Sith name again?
Oh, my Sith name, Jagaris.
Yeah, Jagaris. Yeah, it was a pleasure, Darth Gigantus.
Jagaris.
Dagaras. Yes, Dagaras. And I am Darth Basin. Basin.
Yeah, I heard you're gonna be on there Saturday, right?
Yes, I will be on as Darth Basin.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be on the Saturday one, so yeah, enjoy yourself. Have fun with that.
Yeah, so that's let's see, that'll be he's doing it on the 7th, I believe, right?
Yeah, he's doing it on the 7th. Yeah, the 7th Sunday.
Yeah, and he does that 8 o'clock Eastern, I believe. Well, 5 o'clock Pacific his time, yes.
5 o'clock his time, yeah.
Yes, Mike is a very, very punctual man.
Yes, he is.
He is, yeah.
Yep, he gets started on time no matter what.
Right.
So, and then I'll be on he's having another one Wednesday, so I'll be on that one. So,
yeah.
All right, man, Toriel, hey. You have a great night, and thank you for spending some time with us. Really appreciate you.
Yes, everybody have a great, wonderful night.
She knows her Star Wars history.
Yes.
She's awesome. Oh, wait. She brought, do you guys think Tom Cruise will be Green Lantern? I never heard of that.
Oh no, I don't want. I do not want him as a Green Lantern. Look, he's getting old. He's gonna be. He's gonna
He
be.
still does all his own stunts.
I know, but he's gonna be 56. He's closer to 60 than he is 50. He's older than Robert Downey Jr. He's older than Chris Pine. You know, he's older than.
Hey, but in Scientology years, he's a lot younger.
He's gotta start. I'm sorry, he's got to start acting his age. He's got to start acting. His age.
Why? It's his life. Let him. I mean, he can do what he wants to. If that's what makes him happy, nobody should have to act their age.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying he could do instead of being like the young cool guy, he could be like he could do roles now where he's like the older. It could still be a military movie.
You know what?
He could be like the older officer training the younger kids.
That's just like everybody was saying, you know, telling Brett Favre, hey, you need to retire. And then he kept wanting to play. Oh, you're too old to play. Then he come back and prove him wrong. And even that last time he came back, almost went to the Super Bowl instead of Bountygate happened with the Saints, and the Saints knocked him out because they were putting hits out on everybody. But you know, that's the whole thing is, you know, look at Tom Brady. He's in his 40s.
Yeah, but look at Sylvester Stallone. He's starting to step aside. He's letting other guys go into the spotlight alongside of him. Tom Cruise is not doing that yet. He should.
Doesn't matter. It's his life. Let him do it. There's nothing saying that he needs to step aside for the other actors or hold other actors' hands. Let them make it on their own merits. That's how I feel. I mean, you know, I'm not going to tell somebody they can't do something because they're too old. We'll agree to disagree.
Yeah, I guess we have to agree to disagree.
There we go. All righty, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Thanks, Pete.
Bye, everybody. Take care, Ron.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.